UC Vanguard. Grunt work. Well, it just says UC. Okay. Commander Tuala directed me to speak to Crew Chief Herath at the New Atlantis spaceport in order to collect the materials I'll be delivering to Tau Ceti 2. I think that's how he pronounced it. See if he has anything else to add.
The citizens of Tau Ceti are counting on you here.
It was Tau Ceti. What can you tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
Not sure there's actually a lot to tell. It's only had people on it for 20-odd years. UC set up a food processing facility there during the Colony War. But when the war was over, it was too remote to justify the fuel costs. A report mentioned some settlers bought the facility from the Ag office for next to nothing a couple of years back. See, if they couldn't make the place efficient enough to be profitable, I wouldn't be shocked to find out one of their upgrades knocked out their comms. But the place is a hike. So it well could be pirates or spacers have finally realized there are actually people out there now, which is why they're sending us.
Sounds good. I'll put them down with their own gun. This boy. I don't think I have anything UC related, do I? Oh, wait, this one. Or is it the other one? One of my it's either my peacekeeper or my peacemaker. One of the two is UC. I don't remember. Because they have too close of a name. It's this guy all the way over here. Should have made it daytime by resting. There's a landing pad. I'm just walking right on it. Is there?
Managed to live back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Did he just do a twirl? Hey, buddy.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
I do have one, but it's not about that. It's the fact that no one here notices that I am clearly the Mantis. That's the Mantis's ship parked over there. That I'm wearing the Mantis outfit. They're just all cool with it. Anything you can tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
Sounds good. What exactly are you putting on my ship? You know, the Mantis ship. Parked over there. I'm the Mantis.
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
You just said it's guns and, like, health packs. I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
And I can take this stuff now. I've spoken to Crew Chief Harath and have acquired Tau Ceti 2's repair materials. I should head there to drop them off as soon as possible. This will put me right inside, so I'll just do this. Well, that's the comm suite. It should cost 0 weight, but okay. Is this the other stuff that he gave me? Bandages, projector, med pack, some UC battle meal. Is this the small arms he gave me? The knife was already in my storage.
Yeah?
Didn't I send you home, Sarah? Yeah, you're here, but, the other person's not. Let's go, though. We got a thing to go deliver.
Strats retracting. Let's get out of here. Orbital insertion completed.
I really don't like you saying things like that. Just say we're in the sky, we're in space. Don't say insertion. Don't say we're loose. Just keep some of that stuff to yourself.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
The Tau Gourmet Production Center, and apparently I've landed here before. There must have been a temple, is my guess. I haven't really explored much with this character, other than getting temples, so.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Lightning over the planet. That ain't good. Oh.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Crystal clear? Crater. Crystal crater. What do you mean? Covered crater. Oh, what is that? Is that Starborn? That's a corpse. That's a dead settler. Those are Starborn. Where's that house for Rune? Can't board this ship. Oh, those are claw marks. Those are big old claw marks. And the turret's been destroyed. There's blood right there as well. So far, I've only seen one body. More blood and a terminal. That's computer. Sorry, this isn't Fallout. VHS tape. Oh, another magazine. The New Atlantean #1 permanently grants the recipe for the deep food item. Let's go ahead and get a look at that magazine. Gourmet living. There's blood there next to the computer. There's blood in the bathroom stall. But there's only one body, so it must have eaten all the other corpses. Tao Gourmet Common Quarters. Alright. Tao Gourmet Vision Statement. Since the dawn of the Agrarian Revolution 10,000 years ago, 10,000 plus years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it onto plates. But that's always come at the cost of quality and led to the horrific practices like industrial farming, which leads to corners cut and, ultimately, a worse product. Just eat chunks. And we've all just accepted it. We live in a freeze-dried age, but we don't have to. Tao Gourmet is going to change that. We're going to make fresh food cheap and available everywhere. We're going to let our livestock and crops grow as nature intended and use smart automation to harvest and prepare them at the peak of freshness and deliver them with such speeds to our clients or that our clients won't ever go back to using freeze-dried again. It's a big task, and accomplishing it is going to take focus, innovation, and dedication. Are you up to the challenge of changing how the settled systems eats? Then let's get started. Coat? Is that how you say that? Coat? Caudio? Coat Caudio. I wrote the name down in case we find a corpse for Coat later. The plan. We're standing in the middle of the unfinished masterpiece here. The UC military came in, put down some incredible machinery that they then barely used, and promptly left it to rot the moment the war ended. Now, 20 years later, we're here with an incredible opportunity. Updating this place is going to take some serious work. We're all going to be pulling double, triple, quadruple duty around here, so if you're going through a tough moment, please remember, everyone else probably is too. It also means that if you're in a place where you can lighten someone else's load, please do. Equally important are scheduled breaks. These are built into your workload, so if you're on a break hour, day, or week, you better sit your ass down and breathe. Take in the scenery. From what I've seen, this place is not a beautiful looking place to take in scenery. Think about something that's not work. I thought it was something that's not working. If you got a long spell, go back to New Atlantis and blow off some steam. Good ideas come from expected places, and remaking how food works in the settled systems is going to take a lot of good ideas. Also, of critical importance, survival training is not optional. It's just us on this planet, and while the UC is aware we're out here, every one of us needs to know how to survive out here on our own should the unthinkable happen. Finally, if you've ever got an issue of any kind, reach out to the relevant area owner. If you and said area owner can't come to an agreement, feel free to grab me. Coat. Is it Coat? Coat? His name is Coat? I don't know. Areas of ownership. Coat. General vision. Crop, livestock, selection, vendor coordination, expertise, arbitration. Ian. System design, implementation, and automation programming. So there's an Ian. Maria, facility restoration, defense installation, facility maintenance, and automation maintenance. Okay, there's a Maria. Andre. I'm shaking when I write on this table, not table desk. It's shaking the mic. Andre, crop, livestock cultivation, recipe generation, keeping us all alive, food related. And Lambert, keeping us all alive, security related, and survival training. Okay, chores list. So, yes, we're planning to remake food as we know it. But we're also all living in close quarters a long way from any other human beings, which means your parents aren't here to clean up after you. Everyone's got rotating chores. Do them without being asked. Coat, laundry. That's because his name is Coat. Ian, decluttering common spaces. Are these the only people? Maria, trash incineration. Andre, composting. Lambert, weapon care. This one doesn't rotate until the rest of us are firearms certified. Why do I feel like I've read something similar to this? Night watch, rotation. Coat, Ian, Maria. I'm guessing Maria was the current one on operation. Andre and Lambert. So did you have a name? No, you were just settler. You're just generic settler. You're not any of the 5 people that had names. Okay. There is an upstairs, though. We still have yet to see another corpse. I love the rain. So I'm already enjoying this quest, and I don't even know what it's about, other than something just tore through here. And wrecked house. That's okay, because it's raining. There's a body. Right on the table. It's 4 claws, but that's not relevant, because we did Leader of the Pack. And it's just the texture that they have is only 4 claws long, because Ashta only have 3 claws. Well, no, they do have a 2-clawed texture. So why during Leader of the Pack did they use the 4-claw texture for a 3-clawed creature? And this is just a settler. Oh, he popped up. I'm going to go ahead and have to eat that out of your hand. Nothing else. Some beds. Sarcasm. So there's only 2 corpses in this one. This building here. Let's descend. That was a scream. I just heard a very inhuman scream from the factory nearby. I should see what happened. No. But okay. It is part of my job. Oh, there's a person. There is a person here.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. 2nd floor, main building. But be quiet.
Hadrian is not one of the names we have. There's someone alive in one of the factory buildings. She says I should meet her on the 2nd floor of the main building. These plants here, these things, whatever these things are really creeping me out because they look like the Terramorph. We've only encountered one Terramorph, and it was during the beginning of the game, and I couldn't take it out because it was 10 times my level, in that I was level 1 and it was level 10. I never went back to fight it, so there's that. So is it a Terramorph on this planet? Is that why the plants look like that? Some more blood here. There's so many no bodies. Like, not bodies being here, not no bodies. So much blood, so little bodies. It's the Deathclaw situation all over again, though, huh? Little green guy. There's their solar things. Should I just go straight to her or explore the facility? Just another settler. Another unnamed settler. Axior? Oh, someone got dragged to evisceration. Well, he got eviscerated. Hello. There's an emergency kit there. If you're hurt, you should have taken it. Now it's mine. Wait, do you have the red eyes? You're one of those miners who went and got the red eyes? Of course you are.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
You okay?
Oh, I've been better. But I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me, though they failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
So it is a terramorph. A terramorph? What's that?
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
I did look them up. They're called the Typhon. The ones that I keep thinking are called terramorphs from Prey are called Typhon. I haven't played the game in a while. I forgot. What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Alright, wait. Are all the settlers dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Well, then it sounds like you can use some help then. You look like you're transforming into a werewolf because you have the red eyes, but okay.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Okay. What can you tell me about the security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
No one else getting that? Like she's either a vampire that's starving or she's about to go full werewolf? You're not coming with me?
Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now.
Alright, well, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
People don't turn into terramorphs, do they? No, because we already know the red eye, glowing red eye thing from Mars, so we know it's a thing. I met Hadrian, a former UC researcher brought here by the rumor of an anomalous terramorph. She asked me to head to the nearby security outpost and reset her connection to it, so she can try and get the facility's defenses back online. It's given me some stuff. Mines, grenades, Healy-Doos. Chunks. Apple. Would I eat a chunks? Frankenstein. Maybe. Maybe I would eat a chunks. Can I, I can just get on this while you're here. Job logs. 14.5.5.09. Okay, power back on. Test, test. Hello, Tau SETI. Good God, going 45 hours a day working through the nights, it took all the Model A's we had on hand a full week to get this place scrubbed properly. Military sure was in a rush to get out of here after the colony war ended, I guess. Finally, don't have to wear my breather out indoors. One building down. Just wrapped getting the prototypes installed and run through diagnostics. Everything looks good so far. The new age of clean kill meat production begins today. I don't want to jinx it, but the prototypes are working as expected. Better, maybe. We've had multiple successful tests, able to save all the scraps we'd expected to. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but this may work. Tau Gourmet just might change things. Seems like that's not the right terminal you should be using, ma'am. Oh, I didn't try to pickpocket you to see if you had anything, did I? Oh, I can't because you're essential currently. No, I thought I saw something. Oh, look at all the blood. Well, I guess it's evisceration. So I can't chalk that up to the Terramorph. It might be safe to say that the Terramorph was here to be an experiment. Oh, those were dragged. Those refrigerators were dragged. And it was just left here when the UC left. Oh, there's nothing back there. I was expecting a corpse. And then when the UC left, they also just didn't bother to. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Oof. Ew, chunks. That's not chunks. So she wants me to go over to there. The Butcher's Guide. Cut of Asilis. I can't see them all because it's blocked. It's like a giant bird creature. Is that what that is? I guess it's Space Cow. At least that's why we're treating it. I will say they're doing a better job of there it is. Feeding the front lines. Oh, what is that? Butcher's Best. Some kind of pig beetle. They're doing a better job of introducing the creature in this one than they did with the Death Claw in Fallout 4. Because the first time I ran into one of these guys, I couldn't fight it. I had to leave. First time you run into a Death Claw in Fallout 4, you easily destroy it. And I think what they should have done was been like, oh, that's just a baby, if they were going to do that. Or, I don't know, don't let you fight a Death Claw at the beginning of the game at all. Because it seemed like the point was they were going to try to be like, hey, there's something worse than a Death Claw out there. But none of the other enemies in the game really screamed were worse than a Death Claw. Don't get me wrong, Death Claws are still crazy in Fallout 4. But the one at the beginning of the game was just, oh, wow, look at that. They got invisible ink. The one at the beginning of the game was just a real pushover. See, look at those. Dressing? to here? Oh, that just leads outside. Okay. Preservation and sanitation. Blood up the wall. Not picking that. Is that a nest over here? That's a nest. It's currently telling me to go upstairs. Nope, now it's not. Now it's telling me to go outside. Which means I will go upstairs. Anyone hiding back here before you got gutted? No? We've seen 3 corpses. It's not a lot of people. Especially considering all the blood that's here. Oh, so it smacked the person back that way. Okay. That checks out. And at least now I know why it was raining. Because this is a horror mission. Scary mission. There's nothing up here. It's a cage. Like they were making food or having animals, but I don't think a pteramorph was one of their animals. Have I not gone through here? I did. I just didn't go up here. Because that's where... No? It's not where she is. Oh, I don't even know what that was. All these safes. She's right there. In that room. Oh, I did go in there. Okay. Ebitrium. Anything on the roof? We haven't found any of the named people. Just 3 unnamed settlers. Should we just assume that those are 3 of the people? Power breaker. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to come up here to trigger that. So I won't touch it now. Oh, there's another one right here. Oh! Fell off the roof. That's fine. Okay, before I go in there... some more blood. Again, just look at those plants. Oh, I'm guessing the door is locked, and it's gonna just tell me to get up here. Oh, look at all these doors and all these turrets. Okay, I should just do what it wants me to do, right? Oh, here's a body. And it's just Settler again. But it's the fourth body. So it's still safe to say that these guys... are just the people. Let's do a quick save. Tau Gourmet Livestock. Tau Gourmet Livestock Tracking System version 49. Please select an option from the list below. System status error, reset required. Okay. Building logs, Tau Gourmet. Build 2. Okay, I think we're finally ready to give this a real test. The frequency needs to be calibrated to the rest of the stock. To the size of the stock, though. So we'll need to get some general measurements of the creatures once they arrive. But if this works, it could mean, it could mean a new era in open range farming. We'll be able to function without fences. True free ranges. We're going to make so much damn money. Build number 3. Everyone's finally got their hearing back, so I think we can go for test number 2. Our initial hopes for range and distance might have been a bit ambitious, but we've at least got the fundamentals down. Turn on system, so they've created a lot of noise. Turn on the system, have the signal beaming directly into your personal radio, letting you know the location of nearby critters. Next up, improving how many animals we can track at once and how far we can track them. Tau Gourmet Security. Status. Multiple warnings received. Please select an option. Security system connection status. Admin connection lost. Server connection lost. All external functionality locked. We'll do that in a sec. Automated defenses. Turret diagnostic. Everything is at a fault. Tracking system is offline. Security logs. I don't understand these numbers. 18. Like, is that day? Is that month? Is that year? I don't know. Equipment dropped today. Additional materials for the livestock tracking system. Ian's cooking up. Couple predators came over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple shots at them, drove them off. Those turrets can't get here soon enough. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Once those are installed, no one needs to night watch anymore. Our lives are about to get a whole lot better. It took multiple days on ladders. You have stairs. But the turrets are hooked up and ready to go. Goodbye, night shift. I may have been hasty, turning the things on for the first time last night and blew out the grid. Rewiring starts today. Okay, a couple more tests of the system, and I think we're finally ready for prime time. All the automation they're trying to build into this place draws a lot of power than we initially planned for. Some technical materials and more excitedly, feed dropped off today, finally getting perishables at long last. Seems like this might be truly happening. Okay, let's go ahead and reset connection. Damage detected in turret still, and the tracking system is still offline.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Don't like that. I feel like I'm about to get chased. It's turning into Alien Isolation, which I have not played. Okay. I've granted Hadrian remote access to the security hub. She discovered a system I can use to track the terramorph around the facility. First, though, I need to tune the system to the right frequency, 183.5. The morph, 183.5. The morph, the morph. Track frequency tuner. One target. What if I do this one? None. This one? None. This one? None. This one? None. How many are there? Wait for the system to re-engage.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
A security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
That's not a... Oh!
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Why did that door open? I didn't open that door. I turned the livestock tracking system to 183.5, the morph, but it got the attention of the terramorph, which is now on the move. Hadrian suggested I try not to fight it, and instead power up the facility's turrets by throwing the breakers on each building. So if I would have thrown them earlier, I probably would have made things easier for myself. It's 49 meters away. I'm an American. We work in inches and feet. But I know meters is, it's telling me it's pretty dang close. $23. before. Okay, it's leaving. Was this the room I was just in? It was. It's still currently 55 away. 56.
Additional power required.
It doesn't put it on my map, though. Okay, 71. That's pretty far. 78. Yep. So it's going further away, which I am cool with. I mean, at the level I'm at, it probably won't be too difficult of a fight. You do get this quest early on in the game, and I haven't done it till now. But I still want to play it out the way it's meant to be played. And also, I don't know if it'll wreck me. A lot of the enemies don't level up with you. They're still randomized. So it could just be like a level 5 Terramorph.
Local defenses restored.
Okay. So this area is powered up. It's a literal Spider-Man. That's what a Terramorph is. It's the man spider. Can it open doors? It has arms and some amount of sentience. It literally spawned him right in front of me. He was nowhere near me. Oh, he's level 436. So he's lower than me. He's still a level lower, levels lower than me. Okay. He also looks bigger than the one we met at the beginning of the game.
Additional power input required.
Wonder if there's a reasoning for that, like the one that we met at the beginning of the game was a baby, and they were going to pull that whole thing. If you manage to kill it, which it's a huge ammo dump for a level 1 player. But if you manage to kill it, they'd probably just be like, oh no, the one you fought was a baby. So when it goes into the 80s, I believe that's the creature despawning. Yeah, now it's 96. So it's gonna spawn it on me again when I get closer to this next one. But I also have maxed out stealth perks, so I don't think it's gonna detect me.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker.
$69. 69 meters. Oh, it's being shot at. There he is. He's already lost a significant amount of health.
Weapon group online.
So now it's just killing it, right? All the turrets are back online, which should make killing the Terramorph that much easier, I hope. Oh, that's right, it jumps. It jumps pretty big. Oh, he destroyed the turrets. That's right. He can do that. That's a thing that he can do. So all the ones over here are broken. Oh, he also shoots a spider web. I also forgot about that. That's a thing. Oh, he's glitched out. Oh, no! Don't fall for it. It was a trick. Go off, buddy. Collect the Terramorph tissue sample. This one's a lot different than the first one I ever saw, like face-wise. This one looks more spider. The first one I ever encountered looked more human? Is there a reason for that? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. It's probably, again, because this was an early level quest. And I took it on this late in the game.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terramorph!
Yeah, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Can you really learn much from one little sample?
A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this Terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one?
Yeah, but you also have the full body down there. What's that sample? You think the nice lady should pay me for rescuing you? No, but it's... I still have to say it. Yeah.
Not doing this one out of the goodness of your heart, huh? I'll give you what I can. You certainly deserve it. Forewarning, though, I'm not exactly New Atlantis royalty.
Well, here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Hadrian! Yeah, I typically go upstairs when I'm going downstairs. While I'm waiting on you, can I drag this thing? Oh, it's too heavy.
Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. But no one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Terramorphs have taken down other colonies?
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
Space London was destroyed by giant man spiders. So how does no one know how terramorphs get onto human worlds? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Well, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this.
There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Why would my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Don't worry, I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with. Hey, nothing wrong with the sample, I hope.
Who's this Percival guy?
Percival and I worked together for years. He was an alien researcher like me. A scintillating mind, but not what you'd call a people person. What he's doing working for an organization with other human beings, like the Authority, is anyone's guess. But if there's anyone who will be able to tell us definitively if that sample is trouble or not, it's him.
How was it you knew to come here?
Courier handed me a slate. Guess someone had picked up a strange signal on a flyby. Thought I might want to check it out. Presumably the same person reported the disturbance to the Vanguard. Never did end up getting their name, though.
That's not good. How is it you know so much about terramorphs?
Was my job to know all the nasty critters of the universe for a while. Terramorphs included. I don't do it professionally anymore, though.
Alright, that sounds good. You're still not pickable. Hadrian's asked that I get permission from my commander to take the tissue sample to Professor Walker on Mars. I need to return to Commander Tuala in New Atlantis and see what he says. Okay. Well, we only found 3 bodies, and none of them were the person we needed. Jump straight there, though. I'm glad that's one of the updates they actually did that improves. Hello! Stand down.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver a terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
No survivor, sir. All lost to a terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, Who's got you delivering this sample?
You know some crazy scientist. Because she said you might recognize her. That's not proper military things to say that, so... Her name was Hadrian. Here, she said to show you this.
Hadrian. Sinan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Was she one of the names? I don't think she was one of the names. What the heck is Xeno warfare?
In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned, at which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sinan loose.
Yep. So, wait. Can we even be helping this woman?
Notation says that Sinan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample.
So this might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Well, she did say she's afraid there could be more attacks like the one that wiped out the people of Tau Ceti.
She thinks there could be more of these? Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sinan thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then we're gonna make sure it gets to Mars. I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you get your credits. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Sounds good, Captain. We finish grunt work, we get a spacesuit, and we start delivering devils. Well, I gotta see my... Oh, I don't like that. Also, it's not our colors. That's gold and orange. Oh, there's the blue. I didn't have the suit on yet. So their colors are orange and blue? Okay. I won't be keeping that on because they're not legendary. That works.